So one thing I definitely want to clear up because I made a mistake, and I may have been making this mistake for who knows, maybe the last 3 weeks. I think I've been counting out the chapters wrong. The chapter we finished last week was actually chapter 5, and Mama's chapter was chapter 5. What we're going into now, what's going to start up as soon as I move Sam, who's just chilling in the safe room here. As soon as he moves, we're going to start a cutscene and start the next chapter, which is chapter 6. And it's going to be Deadman's chapter. So, last chapter we saw Mama's whole story from, what happened to her during the Death Stranding, tragic story about her child being stillborn, and her Siamese twin sister. Siamese twin? Siamese sister? Siamese twin. I think that's the right way to say it. And then she had Sam cut the cord of her BT baby, and it ended up slowly draining her health and finally returning her body to the land of the dead, I guess. So I'm just typing on my Discord here. Sorry if someone's chatting with me. So that was a pretty crazy story. It always affects me every time I play it a little bit more because I am a father, and it just goes to show the kind of heart-wrenching stories that this game can tell. I am writing the wrong words here. Hold on one second. I apologize. This is something I could have done before I started the stream, but it's always good to get the word out, especially this time of day, in case anybody is around and wants to join us. So we're going to put that there. We're going to put this here as well. Come on, paste. And then we will get going on this. It's always useful just to get this stuff out of the way. I am only 13 followers away from reaching affiliate, as long as I can maintain 3 average viewers, and I'm pretty darn close to that. So I do need to kind of self-promote a little bit, which is not my favorite thing to do, but all in all, I believe it's it should be the steam work that makes the dream work. No, the teamwork that makes the steam work. No. We're playing PlayStation anyway. Okay, but enough of that. What we're going to do is we are going to get started here. So let's go. So Sam is here, and we already went through a bunch of the emails. We returned Mama to her sister Lakna, and we're gonna go. Let's check on BB and get this story rolling. Well, that didn't work. Check on BB, not on your. Okay, let's back up. Let's try that again. Here, I thought the cutscene was going to start. Hold on. Check on BB. X. Now we go. Hey, Billy. Hey, thanks for coming in, man.
Looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally
Turn
got
my
to visit the beach.
volume up a
Well,
little bit
her beach. Don't worry.
so I can hear what's
didn't
going
come
on
all this
here.
way for the sightseeing.
Double check it's not
Beloved
coming
BB
through the
has a serious issue.
coming through the mic. All right, so here we go. Chapter
You may
6
recall
now.
me
Deadman.
explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living.
I'll let the cutscene play out and then we'll talk about it a little bit. By the way, I don't know if you heard it, but
Partners.
Sam gave
Sam.
the BB a name.
BB's a tool, not a human being.
He's gonna say it again in a
Yes,
second.
baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning.
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
That's gonna be a problem.
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase. Will forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just let me try and start again.
Oh boy. Oh.
And this is why I hate these things. Sam. I was already filthy for my trip through the beach. But now your BB has added insult to injury.
Or just a little pee. There's a little bit more of the scene, but I do want to say thank you, Billy, for giving me the follow. It's going to get a little weirder before this cutscene's over, but let's keep watching. Oh, I was incorrect. I thought it continued. He's going to eventually tell us to go in there. And we're going to have a very interesting interaction. So, anyway, yes, Billy, thank you so much for the follow. Really appreciate it. I appreciate you coming on. So, if you notice, two things that happened. Sam referred to the BB as Lou. First, when he went up to it, as I probably was talking over, and when Deadman said he needed to be reset. So it's interesting how Sam is starting to gain more and more humanity and a bond with the BB and the other people around him. And he's starting to kind of warm up to everybody. He doesn't necessarily still like to be touched, but it is what it is, you know? Speaking of not liking to be up and close and personal with people, let's continue the cutscene.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip reading analysis. Get closer. Die Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a whiteout which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
The BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing a mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that.
Full suit
It's a
on.
fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
There you go, doing the laundry, right?
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh no, you'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
So there you go. So Deadman now has our BB, which we could probably now, from now on, call Lou, if you wanted. So Lou is now with Deadman, and Deadman's gonna do some testing. He says that Lou needs a reboot. Something about these BBs, they are in between the lands of the world of the living and the dead, and that's why they can help CBTs, because they're not stillborn, because we saw that with Mama. They are still kind of fetus level growth, so they're kind of in between, and that's why they call them bridge babies, BBs. So Deadman's going to have him for the next chapter, and we won't get BB back until I think the end of the next chapter. So I'm going to get a little bit extra drink here, because we're going to have to go into some snowy areas next. I thought about maybe going all the way back down to the collector. The collector is a prepper who is right next to the distribution center that's in the central part of the map. And when you deliver a couple things to him, he will make you a cover that you can put on your backpack that protects your cargo. I think for now we're going to simply head out and not worry too much about it. I think that was all I needed. Right? Let's do one more and see if he was about to spray the camera and I cut out the cutscene. Here he goes.
Right in the face.
Right in the face. Network error. Hopefully you can still see me. Hey Ronald, thank you. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for letting me know that it's working. Good to see you here. Okay, looks like audio is fine too. So we will head out. So we are going to see where we're supposed to go, but I'm gonna guess we gotta head up into further up the mountains, into snowier, more treacherous areas. We're gonna meet some of the preppers that are throughout the mountain range, and probably eventually head over to the Mountaineer and some of the other people that are in that area.
We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're going to have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a target outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB.
Speaking of snow.
So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Yeah, we did.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its stillmother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between the two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway.
Of course you do.
So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Unfortunately, rain is not something we need to worry about where we're going. It's more about snow, which corrodes your packages even worse. And we will be running into BTs. You can bet your bottom dollar. Okay, the roboticist and the doctor. The doctor is. I'm going to take the doctor first because the doctor is right around the corner. And in fact, I'm going to put up some zip lines so we can travel very quickly. And this is just, yeah, these are orders for Sam, I was going to say. If it was a standard order, we'd go for premium, but we'll come back to do the roboticist. Roboticist, yes, that's how you say that. Where we're going, we don't need trike. Thank you very much. And how many PCCs do we have? We have 3 PCCs. That's enough to get us where we need to go, I would imagine. We're going to have to do a little bit of climbing. We have 2 climbing anchors and 2 ladders. So that should work out. We should be good. We're not going to need any weapons or anything like that. So we should be good for now. Yeah, we don't need anything. Yeah, just confirm. There we go. Forgot how that worked. And 1 of 3. Easy enough. We have PCCs, 3 of them. We no longer have the armor. I guess the armor that was on our 1 arm, I guess that didn't come with us when we did our last jump with Fragile. So that's interesting. All right. You know what, though? I want to take a look before we do this at one more thing, because I'm seeing... I know BB's gone, and I understand why that's the way it is, but our suit looks like it's damaged. Boots on boot clip are good. The power skeleton is destroyed. Okay. And the boots aren't in great shape, but they will do for now. Let's go ahead and recycle. Okay, I guess I have to take it off first. Oh, well, let me... Oh, I guess I have to do a different... I'm going to have to do just 2 more things before we head out. Let's go ahead and recycle that suit. Skip that. We've seen that animation enough.
Thank you for your continued support.
You're welcome. And we thank you for your support. Now let's go ahead and fabricate another suit. Power skeleton can only do level 1 and 2. 1. So we'll just make 1 there. And let's equip it. Which should mean, yeah, we got 250 kilograms. Looks like nothing had to come off in order to get the suit on. Everything looks good. Okay. Let's just hop, skip, and a jump over to the doctor. And we should be good.
Thank you for your contribution. Keep on keeping up.
We're going to set up a couple zip lines.
Have a pleasant journey.
The thing that's really going to help out in this area is getting a good zipline network.
Sam, you read me?
Lochna?
Uh-huh. Calling you via Bridges' dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
I'm just glad they didn't make me burn Mama's body. That would have been a bummer. Let me see. I have to get far enough away. Yeah, right up here, I think.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
That should work. Okay. Let's drop a PCC.
Sorry, Sam. I can't allow you to build a structure there. Pick a
Yes, you
spot
can.
outside the sensor ring and try again.
It's out of the sensor ring. Stop your complaining.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked. And
So when I played this game the first time,
welcome, Sam Porter.
I
Restrictions lifted.
put the zip line up on top of this mountain,
Complete.
and I would run back and forth from the doctor to Mountain Knot City, working on time-centric runs, whatever, to work on S ranks. And the whole time, I was always just running up here and running down until like towards the very end, and I finally said, "Wait a minute, why don't I just put one more extra zip line right outside the area there? It should be fine." So that's what we're gonna do. Good news is we don't have to hear BB complain while we do this, because sometimes Lou would not be too happy. Oh, there's one here already. I didn't put that there. I kind of wish I would have known that. Kind of stinks because that's totally out of the realm of being able to use it. Let's see. Yeah, that's totally not. Nah. Oh well. Now, did they think to put one over there? Let's see. No connecting zip lines. Well, thanks, but no thanks, I guess. So I'll put one up here. And we'll check on it from time to time. My concern was, let's see if it's going to allow me to do it. My concern was that as I play,
Freezing.
as I play once a week, I'm kind of worried that these zip lines are going to degrade over time because of timefall and all that stuff, and I'm kind of worried that they're going to end up being no good by the time we finally need to really use them. I mean, worst case, if we have to, we'll just put another bunch of zip lines up, but I could go down, but I wonder, without BB, I wonder if I could just do a little travel. Let me see. That doesn't look like it's fun, though. Let's give it a try. Again, without BB, we got nobody to complain. And BB doesn't complain. The only person who complains is our diva, Samwise Delivershe. Alright, now there's a bridge that's already made over here, which is, I'm sure, going to make it a lot easier to get where we need to get. I am still going to put a zip line so that we have a nice network going. So that we can go back and forth. So the thing about the time trial, the time-sensitive deliveries, is because you're so close from the doctor to Mountain Knot City, they'll expect you to get it in under, like, I think it's 20 minutes. And so you have to get a quarter or a fifth of that time in order to get an S rank for your premium delivery. So you actually have to cut it kind of close sometimes in order to make it work. All right, I'm going to put this right outside
weapons restrictions lifted.
I think I have to put it on a rock if I remember correctly, but we'll try. Is it going to let me do it again? No. Just get the last one here. Let's find a place where it works. Right outside the barrier, I think. Well, we'll just walk along here. The closer it is, the less steep, the better it's just going to be for us. What is it saying? No, oh, no network coverage. Okay, we can't put it here yet. No network coverage. Okay, that makes sense. My bad. Okay. Let's do our delivery. It shouldn't take us long. I thought we already delivered to him once before. But I guess whatever it wasn't big enough to get on the network. But that might change with this delivery. Let's see. I need to freshen up my coffee. As soon as we get a nice big cutscene, I'll do that, but not until then.
A delivery? Oh, good. Excellent. Everything appears to be in perfect condition.
The woman with the doctor appears with him almost every delivery. She never talks. I don't know if it was another cameo that Hideo Kojima wanted in the game, or just a friend. Who knows? But she makes an appearance, but she never really says anything. There's a couple of those people that are kind of in the background for some of these preppers. We'll see if he wants to get on the network yet.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. Would you help me join the UCA?
Of course.
Being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require.
Yes.
Then it's well worth the hassle.
Yes. And that, again, is why we're putting the zip lines here, because some of the most remote preppers will need things from the doctor. And so this is going to be a major thoroughfare for a lot of the premium deliveries you're going to do later. It's practically the only way you're going to get certain people, like the first prepper and shoot, what's his name? Max Payne. The guy, the prepper's played by the guy who's the face of Max Payne. Not the Porter, Veteran Porter. That's what his name is. All right, 22. We only have 17 more people to get on the UCA. You see on the map, there is a design of an area that we were going to go to in 2 chapters from now. And you can guess what region that is, because we've already heard about this person.
You're more than welcome to it.
I mean, right now on the map it looks like a butt, but if you turn it around, it looks like something else. So what did he give us? He gave us, oh, I think he gave us some non-monster. Oh, a canteen upgrade. Okay. Good. Canteen upgrade to level 2. So that means more stamina fill. Okay.
Your deliveries have saved lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become. I am...
Hey, Jason. Jason is our hero. Says, "What's up?" You calling me sus? You calling me sus? No. Thanks, man. Thanks for coming in.
As predicted, which is good. As for BB-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional major procedures. We're not out of the woods yet. but I think it's safe to
You
state
played
that
this
the
game
worst
once
is behind us.
upon a time.
All that remains is to continue.
We're in chapter 6 now. I don't know if you ever got to
Monitor
chapter
changes
6.
as chiral levels increase and make adjustments as necessary. Drug therapy should suffice. Keep it up, Sam.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Oh, really? Oh, man. Jason is our hero says those online players are getting more and more I'm going to do just single player games from now on. Yeah, I know you play a lot of kind of online shooters during the day. I've seen a lot of your streams. It does seem like sometimes there's some. It's unfortunate that that's the way of the world. Well, you know what? I'm losing. Everyone is so. Yeah. Oh man. Sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, stick to single player. Just enjoy games. Have some fun with it. Standard order. I think it's mountain, not city. Time sensitive. That would be nice. Hold on 1 second here. I'm going to, because that should have saved it. I want to double check. I don't know what difficulty we're in right now. Oh, we are on hard. Okay. We've been playing on hard for a while. Then we can take that standard order real quick. But first, let's go ahead and put this in. Single player only from now on. Yeah. You could always head back to this game. You think you ever will?
No can do, Sam. Structures can't be built that close together. You'll need to settle for a different spot outside the sensor ring.
That close together from what, man? Come on, Die Hard, man. It did work for a second there. We're going to make it work. We're going to make it work. It worked for a second. I saw it flashing on there. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, I guess I need to go up a little bit higher. This is the fun little dance you got to do with this game sometimes. All right, come on. We're going to figure it out. We're going to figure it out. I don't know if it's saying that the bridge, because the bridge is over there. I like PUBG and Rainbow Six Siege the most, but playing with randoms is just a no-go. Yeah, I don't do multiplayer basically ever. I gotta get this zipline working here. Oh! Are you kidding? There's one right there! There's one right there! Look at that! Alright, Sam. Did you hurt your little bottom? So, that looks like it'll work. Okay. Well, that works even better. I like that there anyway. Okay, let's do a quick... I miss the Xbox 360 days. Like, great people daily on the mic back then. Now, just shitbags. Jason, I'm really sorry to hear that, man. And especially when you're streaming daily, and you're sitting on your couch enjoying your time, and you're trying to also be entertaining to other people, which you always are. It's really a shame. We're going to take this. Okay. So, premium, time-sensitive order.
Order assigned. Delivery.
All you got to do
Time limit set.
is get there quickly.
Don't do anything too reckless.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Quickly. And once you get there, if it's a quarter or a fifth of the amount of time then you should get the S rank. You're a little nuts. Yeah. So my viewers are mainly trolls. Oh, man. But it's so entertaining, though. Oh, no, 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 no. Shoot. Darn it. I hit the wrong button. It's been ages since I've been traveling on zip lines. Hopefully this won't mess up the S rank. Any of these standard premium orders that you do, that you don't get S rank on, you can always redo later. It takes a little bit to reload them. Have I seen Back to the Future? Of course. I'm a child of the 80s. So we're going to see if we got S or not on this one. That little snafu going back on the zip line may have cost us. It's crazy how tight you have to run it. You might remember Marty McFly, sure. Played Johnny Be Good to a crowd of students from 1955 at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. I do remember that. I'm very curious to see where you go with this. But yeah, go ahead.
I tell you, you never fail to impress.
A minute and 21. Should be an S. Should be an S. Oh yeah! Legend of Legends. There you go. And we get an assault rifle, which isn't very useful. A non-lethal assault rifle, level 3. I take that completely back. That is extremely useful. And we get some interview data. And the bandwidth increases. Very good. Very, very good. See, always good to get these in when you can. Once you have all your zip lines down, it is very useful. And now we have 3 Legends of Legends. And our delivery time is only at 8. And it really takes a long time to make that climb. You got to take every single time-sensitive premium delivery. You have to S rank in order to get that to 60 grade. And you really have to go for the big ones that get you the most points. They weren't ready for that guitar riff at the end, he says. But he told them maybe in 30 years. Well, that's basically what you are as a streamer. This gen ain't ready for you. You are the new wave, Jason. You are the new wave.
For the longest time. But since joining the UCA, we've been able to communicate with people all over. We've learned a lot from them.
Okay, great. Yes. That's great. That's great.
Anyway, sorry. Just know.
Yes, you love me. I know. You love me because I delivered a package for you. That's great. Okay. Time to meet another prepper that is the roboticist. So this is we're gonna take a few more zip lines. I think now is definitely the time to start creating our network. The roboticist is kind of, well, there's a couple people in between where we are now and the roboticist that we will be visiting. You see the thing that looks like a butt. You turn that around, it's a heart. That's Heartman's place that I was alluding to earlier. And we will use him kind of as a hub later on, but we don't really get to visit him until later. So let's go ahead and make a few more PCCs. If we can, why not? We still have our ladders and our climbing anchors. I don't think we got to worry. I mean, we definitely don't have to worry about mules. Mules are not in the mountains. BTs are, though. A lot of them. And we're not going to be able to sense them here. I have 2 level 2 boots. Okay, that's good. I have a power skeleton. I don't need armor plate. How am I on hermetic grenades? I guess I should look here. Hermetics, I have 2. Let me get 2 more of those. The pandemic killed you? How so? Too long, yeah. Well, I mean, you guys are still reeling from it, right? I would imagine you're in the UK. Yeah. And I know that you guys are kind of getting another wave, aren't you? Or things are being shut down again, kind of in your areas. Can't earn money, yeah. That's, I mean, thanks to the pandemic, I also lost my job almost a full year ago, the middle of August of last year. I was an office manager for a software company, and I'm also an actor by trade, I guess you could say. And neither of those things were really working too well. But the software company was working fine, but they had to cut back on how many offices they had. So they went from 4 offices to 1, and I lost out in the deal due to head count. And that's kind of why I came over to Twitch and tried to boost up my YouTube. And I'm hoping that one of those will be a viable source of income at some point. Come on. There we go. There's no virus. They're resetting everything is all. They put that virus in the air to kill off people. I believe nothing. Okay. I got you. Where are we going? Where are we going? Let me see. Hold on. Let me go over here. And let me see where we need to go. We need to go. Okay. We're going to trek in that direction, and I think best thing to do is kind of, I think we have to go through the BT area. I think there's like a BT area here, and then over a few mountains. So I think we're going to get to the top of some mountains and put some zip lines, and we should be able to use the peaks of some of these mountains. We just have to make sure that we stick to about 300 meters apart. Okay. Casualty and A Touch of Frost. Did some radio stuff too, voice work, yeah. I was not a film student. I mean, I was in a couple student films back in the 90s when I was a student. But theatrical performance mostly. And I tried to break through with some voiceover work. But that didn't go too. It didn't go off for me. This is always kind of freaky when you see this for the first time. The engine they use in this game is the same engine as the Horizon Zero Dawn engine. So oftentimes you'll see a couple holograms that resemble Horizon Zero Dawn. That is the majestic, what do they call those things in the game? I can't remember. Tall neck, I think? Yeah, a majestic tall neck. You get to climb those and then Aloy sticks her staff in the top of that, and then it's kind of like you do in like the Ubisoft games where you get to the top of a tower and then all of a sudden you can see the map of everything. All right, let's head. We'll keep an eye on that. We want to place down another zip line. Make sure we know where we're going. So the plan is, this bridge is unnecessary, but okay. The plan is to hopefully stream for another hour. It may or may not happen, but hopefully I can provide you guys with some entertainment here. Haven't finished Death Stranding. Bloody good stuff though, yeah. I do film media, but I did film and drama study. Oh, that's nice. Okay, this is, as I said on our way down, this is a major BT area. I wonder if I should probably pop a zip line here. I'm gonna try to figure out a lot of Before I talk about the zip lines, I definitely want to read what Jason said here. I watched the director's cut trailer for Death Stranding on PS5. Those new features look like game breakers for me, dude. Yeah, I'm so interested to see how they work out, because some of them, like the robots that you can ride, that would make things so much easier. And then I want to see if I can connect to the doctors. Where are you going, Sam? Too far away though. Yeah. And then this is obstructed. 180. All right. So if I can get higher, we're gonna try to keep going higher. But this area over here has BTs. I got to see the final product for myself. Yeah. I mean, I don't have a PlayStation 5. So if one thing would convince me to buy one and to sell my soul to get one, no matter what, I don't know. That director's cut definitely has me interested. I'm interested into knowing what new parts of the story there are. I'm interested to know how some of those new features help. Like they talk a lot about weapons in there, and you're not supposed to use weapons. You're not supposed to kill anybody. So, all right, I am gonna try to concentrate to get through this a little bit. What we don't have is we don't have the BB. We don't have Lou with us. So if we get too close to a BT, we're not gonna know. So let's take it easy. We're gonna go up here. And we have our cord cutter, which is going to be very necessary. And we're going to slowly go up. I don't think there's BTs this far away from that area over there with all the kind of girders and stuff. I think we can get around it. But they are definitely all over that place right there. Okay? So we're going to try to avoid it. Journey on foot that makes the game such a thrill. It is, and it again, and I talk about it a lot on this stream. The reason that I'm replaying this is because of the pandemic, and because this game teaches you to just own the to be patient, to slowly trek up the mountains and through the waterways and through all this other stuff. It teaches you kind of to just deal with it, Hold on. Let's see where we are with the zip line. Obstacles detected. What's that? There's one over there. I wouldn't mind putting that down and using it. Let's see. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, well, then we don't need it.
Do it or don't.
Right? Rude. But, I gotta concentrate while I'm saying this, but I think I can talk at the same time. But there's so much to learn in this game, just taking your time. And, Sam, I make fun of Sam because he's such a diva when he trips over a tiny little rock and like
I feel you.
does a whole roll over everything, and just it's ridiculous. But what did they do? Oh, cool. No warning. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we're gonna have to deal with this for a minute. Let's get out of this first. Alright, now, I haven't gone to the bathroom in a while anyway, so may as well, right? Take some of that. Take some of that. Take it. Enjoy it. Now get out of my face. Bought Ghost of Tsushima the other day. I've never played that. That online multiplayer for it looks pretty decent too. Yeah, I have not played Ghost of Tsushima either, which I can't even pronounce it. Tsushima. Tsushima. I don't know, whatever. What is this? It is a zip line. Okay, it looks like a generator. I guess it's maybe, is it a level 3? It looks different. No, it's a level 1. And look at that, we get another. Can we, zip line is 380. Okay. So we'll just have to drop one in between the one that we put down there and this one in order to move ahead. And I understand that one, that game is also getting a director's cut. It's coming out pretty soon, I think. I think it's just kind of Sony's way of like rebranding stuff. I think. Let's see where we're heading here first before I get off this. Okay, so good news. Good news. We headed the wrong direction. Great news. Awesome news. Damn it. Okay, let's head back. Oh, my sense of direction is horrible. Good news, great news. So, yeah, the roboticist is the other direction. I was thinking the Mountaineer and... Wow, that was a little... We're gonna hold our breath and see if we can get away here. Yeah, without BB, it's really hard to tell where these guys are. Those extras are just DLCs for the PS4 game. Yeah, pretty much. But they just added the PS5 version, so they actually have some games being released. Yeah. There we go. See, if I can sneak up on them, if I can figure out where they are before they figure out where I am, then we can get rid of some of them. The other problem with that is, once you cut a few cords, then the BTs know you're there, and they'll be looking out for you. We're going to hold our breath and go relatively the way that we came. Sony shafted us in my eyes. My next console will be the Series X, though. Really? Heading back over to... oh, look. Well, that's not great. Get down. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to be attacked. That was my fault. I wasn't watching my stamina. So you think you're just gonna stick with Xbox after this, huh? That's unfortunate. Oh, shoot. Man, I mean, without BB, you really can't tell where they are until you're right on them. And they don't know where I am either, so let's chill. They might find me, though. Let's move. Let's keep moving. A series... catch up to what you're saying here. Sony just ain't cutting the mustard, dude. Series X and the Game Pass is much better offering. Yeah, that Game Pass right there. That's the one thing that Sony really should be shaking in their boots about. I mean, as a... how many years? 10 years. As a 10-year Sony pony, I do have to say, you know, having experienced PlayStation Plus for what it is. Retainer spray. Ah, shoot. Do I have... no. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to probably fix that because all my stuff is getting used up here. There we go. That should work. 315. Okay, let's go up here. Sorry, I'm losing a little bit of... Getting a little distracted here by the game. Hopefully that's useful. It may be a non-useful item, but it is what it is. Where am I right now? Let's see. Alright, that's Mountain Knot. 344. Darn it! Oh well. And then we gotta go back down. And I'm looking at this guy. I think I saw another one over here. But yeah, but PlayStation Plus always seemed like a great thing. But it was a great thing when... Hold on, this direction. Alright, well. We dropped that down, but you know what I should probably do? Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained at the moment. Oh, look at this. Ruined. This is what the snow does. I don't have a cart. Yeah, but PlayStation Plus always seemed like it was a good deal until they stopped giving the Vita games and the PS3 games, and they just went just to PS4 so that they could start pushing their new products. I don't have a PS5, so that's not very useful for me, you know. So one or two kind of low-level games, not that great. Game Pass is everything, you know. So it's definitely much more attractive offer. Microsoft Sim out on 27th this month. It's on Game Pass Day 1. That's the only game that has plucked my whiskers in the last 12 months. I'm just trying to make sure that I don't don't take any wrong turns. I think I have to head back. I really lost my bearings here. Well, now I'm heading in the right direction. But I'm away from the BTs. Let's go. I think mountain is this mountain right here? No, mountain is... I'm almost passing mountain. It's down there. We're meeting G over here. Let me get my bearings a little bit better over here and get out of the snow. That was an unfortunate lost cargo for who? Mountain Knot. We're gonna head back to Mountain Knot City and repair, regroup, rethink, because I kind of wasted everybody's time by gabbing away and not paying attention to the direction I was headed. So I do apologize for that. Let's go back and get some container repair spray, because that is going to be absolutely essential. It's the one thing I should have grabbed in the first place. I had some, but then I went ahead and let it got ruined. Goot. Yeah, we're gonna have to fine-tune the zip lines over here, because again, with that snow, they're gonna get deteriorated a lot faster than anybody else. So
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
let's hurry up here.
Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Just deliver the lost cargo. And and then we will recycle recycle some of our stuff and get some more repair spray.
Hey, Sam.
That guy really has a bone for Sam, which, you know, I can get down with, but, you know, I don't have the time to listen to every single bit of praise that you want to give me just because I'm so great for delivering that lost tank of whatever it is.
Good work.
All right, recycle, reduce, reuse, recycle, bridge boots. I thought it said my bridge boots were, the container was damaged. But they're not in a container. Alright, I guess that'll do.
Thank you for your continued support.
Alright, and then let's make a little bit more. Let's make some container repair sprays. And then we're going to head in the correct destination. Can we, I guess we could hang them on the tool rack. Attach to suit. Nah. Okay. Let's just take a look
Thank you for your contribution.
at the item we're delivering. Container damage 100%. Well, that's unfortunate. Ugh. Okay, so why don't we fix that now? Fully restored. See? And that's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, now we're going to head in the correct destination. We're going to go the right way. We're going to look at our map. We're going to make sure that we head towards the roboticist. I just kept dreaming about putting up zip lines and heading in that direction. I forgot I don't need to head in that direction, which is that direction. See, I even almost did it again. There is probably a quicker, easier way, and it's actually probably one way we could take a car or a vehicle, and I am pointed in the wrong direction, so no, it would not be that way. It would be this way. That I did not expect. Okay, we are going to go, I think we have to go up and around and then go that way. All right, let's go ahead and put our marker on. It is 726 meters, which should not be that hard to
Weapons restrictions.
walk to. I'm trying to remember. I think you want to go down and around, I believe. Bear with me here. I'm just trying to get my bearings. I feel like I want to go down, even though I'm moving further away from the destination. I feel like this is the right way to go. Could be wrong. Could just take me a minute to figure that out. So bear with me. The doctor's over here, obviously. No, I don't think this is right at all. I think we have to go... I guess we have to go up that mountain. This is part of the game. You gotta kind of explore and kind of look at the best way to go. Think about what you have.
Hey, Lou.
Oh, he's asking for Lou. Lou's not there. Lou's not there, Sam. Okay, so we're getting some thunder snow over here. Not very often, but there are some times where you will see lightning.
Hey, out there, Lou.
Oops, almost had a problem there. All right, let's head up this way. Took a long way to go, a very short distance. So I do apologize, but yeah, I feel like that's where we want to go, up that way. Kind of head towards Hartman, but then bank to the left. Okay. Now, one of these, it's not here though. One of these has a collectible. Oh. No. It's not this one. I mean, we will be coming here quite often, so. How are we out of network, though? I mean, the doctor's right there. I remember, yeah. So what I did was I think I put a zip line all the way at the top of this peak here. Or maybe someone else had done it in my game. You gonna be able to climb this, Sam? Not every mountain's climbable in this game, unfortunately. But most are. Almost all are. Sometimes you'll hit an area that's just too slippery. We probably should start heading this direction. I don't know.
You all right? Yeah, right.
You can always use our ladders, but I always like to try to do as much without the ladders as possible. Yeah, let's go another way. Alright, we'll go back up this way. Keep an eye on our stamina and our boots. Our boots are starting to deteriorate. Part of this game is finding the best approach to climb those mountains. Oh, okay, all right. That was unnecessary. What are you doing? You getting stuck in the rock? And we want to put a zip line up at the top of here so that we can easily access and head around this mountain to get to Hartman and a couple other really important areas up here. Climb, there you go. we'll probably need to take a rest at some point. All right, let's not clip into the game here. Yeah, it must be down there somewhere. I remember one of them has a collectible on it. Maybe it's actually even one of those.
I need to sing without you, kid.
Yeah. See? Sam misses his Lou. He misses his little BB. On goes the otter cap because we're hitting some snow, which is gonna slowly affect all of our stuff. Yeah, you also get a little jingle bell sound there. So some of the next few streams are going to be a lot of just traveling through the snow. It's going to be quiet, reflective time. So I do apologize if I don't have too much to say as we're going around in those areas. Some of it will be a little rough, you know, and I'll probably fall a few times. Great thing is, what, this way, we do have our monster energy that's been upgraded. So we'll keep at that. And let's see, there's... Let me just test it out and see how far away we are. Oh, no network. Darn it. That's right. Okay. Well, we're at a loss for a while then, because we won't get the network up for probably 2 more chapters. I believe the person we need to get on the network is Hartman, which doesn't make a lot of sense, because he's already on the network. He's Bridges. He works with us. But no. No, come on. Come on. We'll have to go another way. Wow. Stamina goes down quick. Let's take a look at our container spray. Just to make sure everything looks good. Okay, so that's used up. Come on. All right, drama. All right, drama mama. No mama llama drama. Climb the mountain. Eat your Wheaties. I gave you your monster energy. Oh, will you stop it, Sam? Come on. Don't be a diva. Come on. I'm gripping. I just need you to put your foot on this rock. There you go. Now we walk around. Go up here. Alright, let's make sure we're going in the right direction. Well, we kind of aren't. We kind of need to head way left. Way left. Even more left. Let's work our way up here. Okay, you know, every time I hit the X button to climb, you act like you're going to sneeze and then you take a spill. Come on. I mean, the lucky thing is, not every snowfall comes with BTs, but there are certain patches. You'll get used to them when you play the game. There are certain patches where you know the BTs will always be, and it's best once you can to place down zip lines so you can avoid those areas. I mean, obviously, you want zip lines throughout this whole area. Okay. So we want to keep turning a little bit more left. Head towards the lightning. And I'm almost positive we're going to have to walk through, or at least close enough to another BT area that's quite... It just looks like a haunted house area. It looks really spooky. Also, you got to remember that... Oh, this is a different area than I was thinking of. But yeah, this is the way we need to go. You know, I'm going to have him sit down for a quick second here and catch his breath. Resting on a slope. Stamina recovery will be slower. Is he really on a slope, though? Whatever. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, game. Alright, well, we're going to have to be careful where we're going here. Yeah, BT area. BT area that I would like to avoid, please. Bye. The cover would have done us really good. We go to the collector, he gives us this piece of cloth you can put over your whole backpack and covers a certain amount of cargo. It doesn't cover like all, like if you have the cargo stacked high above Sam's head, it doesn't cover it. It just covers basically what he would have right now would be covered. Any more above that would probably be too much. All right, so that's Hartman's office right there. That's where he lives. So why we're not on the network right now, I don't know. We should be, but careful traversal here. We're gonna skate around and head to where we need to go. Try to avoid the BTs that we almost walked into.
You alright?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, right.
Double check our map here. Okay. So bank a little bit to the left. Get around that BT area. Hopefully our boots will last. I mean, we do definitely have another pair. But again, the snow really does a number on everything. You thought the rain was bad. The snow's even worse. You are going to eventually get a suit that's going to help you walk through the snow a little bit better. But you have to kind of decide whether you want to sacrifice carrying heavy loads or moving faster in the snow, or the speed suit, which just helps you move faster in general. Each one only focuses on one ability: through the snow, speed, or carrying 100 more kilos. And I'm always up for high bounce spring container damage. Okay, let's get some more spray going here. We're nearly there. Wow. Okay, then. We're nearly there. That's not to say that we're going to have an easy time getting there, but we definitely want to... That's not... I don't think that's her. No, that's not her. But let's head up this way in the event that it helps us. Hopefully we're past the BTs. That might be what that little cloud is. That might actually be a BT area. But I don't want to go too far out of the way, so we're going to try to stay in this area. I only have about 20 more minutes that I'm going to play, so I definitely wanted to get a little bit more done than just kind of walking from point A to point B. Point B being the wrong direction, and then going back to point A, and then going to the correct point B. Okay, so that is the BT area. Alright, let's see if we can go this way. We'll try to make it up this part of the mountain, and then hopefully it'll be smooth sailing from then on out, because we got to get to this roboticist. And then we will probably end for the afternoon there. Again, I hate to not really provide much of the story, but the good news is we're in chapter 6, and there's a lot less chapters than I thought there was. Oh my goodness. Every time you hit the X button to climb, this is what he does. He doesn't tell you. Okay, see there it says climb. I'm just gonna hold on to my britches, move forward, watch the stamina, stop, let it fill. In fact, we're gonna have some more monster energy. The thing that stinks is the roboticist. The roboticist might allow us to put her on the UCA, but a lot of the people that we are going to be delivering to in these next 2 chapters are just preppers. And you can't really get a lot of amenities from these preppers. Once you are at 5 stars with any prepper, I say any, I feel like there's probably some exceptions, but most preppers, once you get to 5 stars, will allow you to go into their room where that door was, like the junk dealer, how he came out of that door, the chiral artist, all that kind of stuff. That door, you can go in that door and you can rest, but it doesn't act the same as a safe house or a not city where they will, refill your blood and refill your battery life and all that kind of stuff. And you can check on your BB, you can shower, do all that stuff. No, it'll just be kind of an off-screen way of resting and refilling your stamina. That's it. Still useful though. Okay. So now we need to bank left. Okay. If we had the I just want to check my cargo here real quick. 52. Medic grenades are not looking great. These were used up. These aren't great. Yeah, a lot of damage. A lot of damage. Problem is that once the container is damaged, container repair spray only repairs the container. It doesn't repair the actual item that's in it. So, I mean, the Hemitic grenades will still do the same work against the BT. The boots, though, will deteriorate a lot faster. So that's unfortunate. I don't remember if it's the chiral artist or if it's one of the preppers that are in this region. Somebody makes you chiral boots, and they are really, really nice. They really, really help. Some stop here for a second, double check. Okay. Let's go over here because it looks like we're about to pass the roboticist if we're not too careful. I'm hoping I can make it to her in the next 15 minutes, and then we'll close the stream until tonight. Oh, see, it looks like it's... Oh, never mind. We are a lot closer than I thought. Okay. So, oh, and you know what? There is a very nice sauna over here, a hot spring. It was the first time I played the game. It was the first time I realized there were hot springs, even though there's one right next to the doctor, who we already visited. I was not aware there was one until I came over here. So, a little personal information. The kids, my two sons are out of the house for the next 3 days, so I might end up changing kind of what I'm doing for the next 2 days. It might mean that I might be able to stream during the day tomorrow. It also might mean that I may have plans for tonight, so I might not come back tonight at midnight to stream. I more than likely will, though. I don't see why not. But in the event that something comes up and I end up getting busy doing other things, then I will come back tomorrow during the afternoon, probably a little earlier than today, and stream another part of it for the week, because I owe you guys a second stream of this game every week. So we got an S rank, even though the snow did some number on us. And we get 2 and a tiny bits of stars. Let's see. Is that enough to get on the UCA? I feel like it was. I feel like I remember getting on it.
Here, you're the one to talk to about the chiral network.
There you go.
Is it true that a contractor let me access your schematics and so forth? I want to share my research with everyone. Let them read it. Let them learn from it, like I learned from their work. Make me a part of the UCA.
Plenty of areas that we have not gotten on the network above us. And we will get to those much later, I imagine. All-terrain skeleton. Oh, okay. I that's what I was talking about just now. Makes it easier to walk in the snow. But then you also have to say, okay, well, what's more important? Carrying 100 more kilograms or getting through the snow with ease? Definitely a tough decision.
Very good, very good. Guess we're in this together now, Sam. I'd love to show you around the place, but it's a terrible mess.
Thanks, Sam. BB-28 appears to be on the road to recovery. Its affinity with the other side is growing stronger, as we hope. The convulsions and spasms have ceased as well. I know it's tough out there without a BB, but you've got to keep on fighting the good fight. Just like the kid is. Just like BB-28 is.
Sam, we've received an order from a new client. Check the terminal in Mountain Knot City for the details, and do it soon. Sounds like someone is in need of medicine.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Let's just take a look at what's out here. the doctor, which, I mean, if we're supposed to go back to Mountain Knot City, I mean, that makes sense. Weather station, which is just down the mountain. And distro north of Mount Knot. We'll skip that one for a while until we have a very good zipline network going. It's also not necessary to get there quickly, but that's okay. Why is that? I forget what the exclamation point means. It means that we left something there, I guess. Maybe we have stuff in the private locker. Or it has an order for Sam, and that is that the one that's the pizza? I don't remember. Doesn't matter. 1 kilogram, handled with care. I'm not going to take any of these right now. I do want to go outside and just take a look at where the zip lines are at.
Come back anytime.
Oh my goodness gracious. We're so ridiculous, you know that? Alright, let me just take a quick dip here. Got some underwear there. We'll bring that back to her. And we'll probably save for the day. Why am I not allowed to bathe? Why can't I bathe? What? Timefall shower. Oh, ugh. Stupid timefall shower. Stupid snow. Snow's the worst. Am I right? Oh, now I can bathe. Nice. There is, if I'm not mistaken. No, there's not. I'm sorry. There is a trophy for using a spring, a hot spring. You only need to use one of them, and there's a lot of easy ones. But this is the one in the trophy guide that I always point out because, I mean, it is still hidden. It's probably more hidden than the one at the doctor. Because over there is a roboticist, but you can't even see that. You can't even see them. So unless there's some good signs put up, or unless you head over in this direction because you're like, oh, the weather station's down there. Let's put a zip line there and get going. So unless you stumble upon it, you don't really notice it. But there's like I think 6 or 7 hot springs throughout the map. And sorry, there's like a noise outside. I thought someone was knocking on my window. I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of knocking at my window outside. Anyway, but as long as you use any of these, then you'll get the I think it's soak and soothe or something like that. Sit and soak. I don't know what it is, but just an easy trophy there. But it's always better with a buddy. At least BB, because BB swims around and really loves her time. Let's go ahead and climb out of there, and we're gonna just bring this back to her. And then we will, yeah, they're not letting me run. because I guess it's the snow. We're going to drop this off, and then we are going to stop and save for the moment. And then I got to figure out how I'm going to get myself over to Mountain Knot City. Let's see if he slips again over here.
Keep on keeping on.
Guess not. In that tiny few
Delivering car.
meters of walking, we went from being
There you are.
clean to
Done me a
looking like
great
this,
service.
all covered
That's
and rusty.
No exaggeration.
Lost cargoes don't really do much for your rating, but figured it was just one more thing to do, and then that way.
I suppose this isn't the first time, and it probably won't be the last. Can't do it all myself, can I? No one can.
Good work.
Words of wisdom, I guess.
Available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Let's head on over to
Come back anytime.
the generator. Hopefully it lets us sit down and save.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Yeah. Okay, so we will stop there. Next bit of business will be to find our way back to Mountain Knot City, and then, if I'm not mistaken, it's basically introducing us to 2 or 3 more preppers. I would guess the Mountaineer and the Paleontologist. And there's another one, I can't remember her name. We're going to have to meet some of them. And then the story takes a very interesting turn. But more on that next time. I started a little late. I'm probably not going to play too crazy long. Again, I don't think there's going to be a ton of stuff that's going to happen in this stream. You know, I should always be positive, but I don't want to steer you in the wrong direction. I want you to. What do we have orders? Let's see. I don't think. Oh, right. We need to get back to Mountain Knot City. So I got to figure out how we're going to do that. Yeah. What kind of mail do we have here? Oh, well, yeah. Locking is great and all, but we don't need to talk about that right now. Not really the thing that we need to be concerned with at the moment. Thanks there, Aaron.
ID.
Okay, so I want to figure out if there's any zip lines in the area. Oh man. My man DB's helping me out in the Discord. Really appreciate that. Oh hey DB, there you are. Hey, thanks for the little bump in the Noobs Guild Discord. I really appreciate it. Right now, I'm trying to find a quick way to get back to here. And if I'm being honest, I think the best route is probably to find a safe house or to create one, if I can. It's definitely not there. Just trying to help. I appreciate it. I am only 12 followers away from getting that affiliate, so every bit helps. Every new person in here helps, and it is definitely appreciated. All right, I was just kind of thinking here. What the heck am I gonna do? Mountain Knot City. I should grab that. May as well.
All clear.
It's right next to me
Welcome,
here. Somewhere.
Sam
Here it
Porter
is.
Bridges. Weapons restrictions lifted.
Alright, I have got to figure out how to get to a
ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons.
zip line. I gotta get out of the snow.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Wonder if I have enough materials to just quickly make one. Let's see. I need a flat area too. I guess we could put one over here. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna try to see. There's no guarantees I'll be able to. Let's see if I can get a safe house created over in between these two mountains. Come on, Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
This is definitely a treacherous area.
Locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter.
So there's definitely going to be some hardships that we're going to face. It's not going to be all sunny smiles and coos from the BB, who is at the moment not in our possession. So, all right, this might be far enough. Let's see if we can do it. Safe house foundation. Too many obstacles. Let's see.
Gotta stay warm.
Sam, if you think a prepper will let you build on their property, you're sorely mistaken. The sensor ring marks their claim, so pick a spot outside of it.
Geez, such a busybody. Why don't you mind your own business? Alright, well that ain't working. Oh, look at this. I don't need to. I'll just use this one. Excellent. Alright, so the only problem with that is I'm gonna lose my lost cargo here. No big deal.
Your work is great.
But we need this rest though, because he needs everything kind of refilled, topped off, and ready to go.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
And we will come through that area. Yeah, and we do have the all-terrain skeleton we can start using, but for now, I just wanna continue with the story. But we will come back to this spot time and time again.
Sam,
But we'll just do it with a
I'm
nice
here to help.
zipline
Hey,
circuit.
everything's gonna work out, okay? But right now, I need you to focus. Think of where you want to go.
So we're told to go to Mountain Knot City. We have more people to deliver to. Like I said, if I'm not mistaken, it's probably another prepper that's deep up in the mountains. It could be the paleontologist or the Evo Devo. I don't think we meet the Evo Devo until very late in the game. Oh, resume game. I mean, there's so many people up in this area, and they're all like different scientists that do different things, but in the end, they're all pretty much the same. Let's go figure out what the deal is. I should probably turn this down just ever so slightly.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
So I have nothing on me. So if I want to build up zip lines, I got to make sure to look into that. We need to go to the Mountaineer. Okay. Kind of what I was thinking. Either the Mountaineer or the Paleontologist, who is kind of down in this area. We're either going north or south. So that we're going north. Mountaineer, which is not that far away. It's not that treacherous of a journey, and it looks like we might even be able to use the zip lines to get there. So that is awesome.
Oh, that's the rope. Should be a big help on mountain trails or
Sorry, Lochna.
any lousy road, come to think of it.
Yeah, we'll put it on for a minute. And we're gonna grab PCCs. Let's do some container spray. Now the ladders and climbing anchors came with us. I'm not entirely sure why that happened. I'm not complaining though. That's kind of nice. Boots are like dangerously low. But I kind of don't want to make... You know what I'm going to do? I am going to make another one. Because the boots that have been hanging on my boot clip for the longest of time, they have been heavily damaged by the snow. Let's go ahead and make, I guess 4. And let's get a floating carrier. That floating carrier is going to be useful in a lot of ways. Do I want to take a bike just for... No, because we're going to probably use the zip lines. Whoa! Oh, the all-terrain skeleton. I mean, I'm not carrying that much, so we can do this. Why don't we equip power skeleton? It's half damaged. Whoa, that's the Oh! Let's store this in the private locker for now. Hopefully we don't end up regretting that. I mean, the good news is we can always make more. We can always make more. Boot clip. We got our bridge boots that we just made, I believe. And the ones that we're wearing. 84. It's not horrible. We got new ones. Okay, yeah, we'll just use up the boots until they're totally done. And then we'll switch them out. Alright, so this past afternoon, I left this place and spent about 15 to 20 minutes talking and having a great time with the people watching, and then realized I went the exactly wrong direction. So let's not make that mistake. Someone left the motorcycle here anyway. Tangle bites. Okay. So I believe we are going to go. Yes, this is actually where I was heading before. I thought I was heading this. I thought this was the right direction to head last time, and now I know it's the right direction. Now let's just see, just for fun. See if it gets us where we need to go. It doesn't. Okay. We're gonna need to travel a little bit, but hopefully it'll get us up the mountain. And there's a tall neck, as I mentioned earlier. This game uses the same engine as Horizon Zero Dawn. And a lot of the development team for that game makes cameos as a lot of the prepper face models and so forth. Herman Holst, who is now the president CEO, I don't remember, of Sony, he's not the Mountaineer, is he? No. The Mountaineer, the guy that we're going to see, is one of the big folks who worked on Horizon Zero Dawn. I don't think it's Herman Holst. Or whatever. I might be saying his name wrong too. But either way. Wow, this far? Really? Okay. So, again, the big problem is we do not have BB at the moment. So we do have to be careful. Let's not run. The problem is we won't know that there's BTs right in front of us until they already are on top of us, you know? If we walk slow enough, we might be able to cut their cords before they get to us. So I got my thumb on the square button. If it so happens that we come upon one. So my hope is that the zip line is going to get me nearly all the way up the mountain, and then we'll put another one or two up there. And hopefully don't have to deal with any BTs in the process. Probably going to use some container spray in a second here before we jump on the zip line, and then we will see where we go. Again, as I mentioned this afternoon, I'm considering, and it might at this point might be a moot point, but I'm considering taking a break from this area and going to the middle of the map and delivering a couple packages to the collector. The collector is a great prepper who is going to end up giving us a cover for our pack that will go over pretty much the entirety of what Sam has at the moment. Okay, so we're gonna have to probably go a little bit further, and of course we don't have the network past this line, which is, I mean, when you think about it, it's pretty freaking cool that they put a zip line right there, because it is it's right up there. I know it's up there. Well, all right, know-it-all. Check your map. Make sure. Yeah, okay. We should be out of... Okay, let's not jump. We should be out of the woods as far as BTs. Should be, that is. I know I started saying it earlier, but thanks for all those who were able to come in, starting the stream. And, I mean, now I've probably been, I've been running 20 minutes. I started the stream a good hour after I normally do, because I was putting the finishing touches on some a whole number of trophy guide videos for the game that I previewed on Monday, Merrily Perily, which is a super fun game, and everything came together nicely. I played it. I finished it on this account, Imaginary Completionist, and then I went ahead and captured all the trophies on my main account, Penny Sticks, and was able to get some really great capture, so that anybody who wants to figure out how to get through the game and get the platinum can use my guides, and hopefully bring some more people over here, and we all get to hang out together.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. I gave her the medicine.
Not even 1 star, though. That's unfortunate. We will use the Mountaineer often.
She says she's feeling better already. But I'm not kidding myself. Even if they did work that fast, the doctor said she needs a lot more than antibiotics. She's carrying our child. I want her looked at as soon as possible. Please, I need you to go to the doctor for me. He's got some kind of machine. Thinks it might help. I couldn't make out the details. Damn connection kept dropping out. But someone needs to go and fetch it. Take anything you need from that shelf. Hell, just take all of it.
Good work. New order available. Please
It's a desperate dad to be right there.
information.
Okay, back to the doctor, which is right outside of Mountain Knot City, where we came from, and we can get there through a zip line as soon as we get back to where we just were. So, and this is timed as well, but because it's a delivery for Sam, it can't be made into a premium order, so it won't help us really too much.
The clients requested that you complete this order as soon as possible. In other words, speed will determine your eval. Keep in mind, however, that when operating outside network coverage, you won't be able to fabricate additional items. You'll need to choose carefully from the equipment provided by the client. Now, the clock won't start until you set out. So, take your time to get your gear in order before you do.
It is quite funny, though, that half of the stuff more than half of the stuff that he's offering me is stuff that I just created. And I don't want to take a second floating carrier. It takes up a bit of space. I'll take the second pair of boots, maybe, and I'm not going to need the ladder and the climbing anchor. I mean, really, all I need to do is just get down the mountain just a little bit, and I'll be fine. But I'm going to take the PCCs, the blood bag, and the boots. Works for me.
Order assigned. Delivery
All right.
parameters updated. Time
We only have a full hour to get back to the doctor,
In light of the
which is
patient's
fine.
condition, I've gone ahead and put a time limit on this order. You can still deliver the cargo after it runs
Hold
out,
on.
but I want you to move hell and earth to get... there before it does. I know we keep piling things on you, but your BB unit can wait a little longer. And besides, beefing up the chiral network there should help it get better faster.
Whee! Ah. Well, I thought it would work a little bit better than that. Here, hold on. Back on it. Now you get on it. Get on the carrier. Come on, Sam. Sam. Sam, don't F with me, man. Sam, come on. We don't have all day. We got 60 minutes. All right, let's see. Okay, now we need to get off. Get off. Get off. Get off. Stop. Stop. All right. How do I get off this crazy thing? Stop. There we go. Okay. Now, detach and carry on back. Okay. Where is that zip line? I believe it's up here. There it is. So it should just be a hop, skip, and a jump. And then we should be back there in no time. Alright, so I just need to make sure that there's a zip line in between these two. Now I've lost it. Let's see. The snow is so dense. And this is a pretty big BT area, so... Alright, I'm just going to head in this direction a little bit. Let's get down a little bit lower. Problem is, there's a bit of a lift in the mountain. So if I put it in the wrong spot, it might not reach the next zip line. Kind of need a higher elevation, but I can't see anything right now, so you know what? Forget it. Let's just go. I guess I could put a zip line like at the top of this peak, and it might do the job to get straight from the doctor to as close to the Mountaineer as we can get at the moment, because we're not in the network yet with the Mountaineer. But we probably will be once we make this delivery. So I'm gonna head up to this peak here, and then hopefully that will do the job. Because you definitely want to really start crafting some really good networks of zip lines, so you don't have to worry about moving around in the snow too often. Oops. Just passed it. Alright, obstacle detected, huh? Oh, is that where it is? Let's see. Okay. Looks like just high enough. That should work.
Cold.
It should get us right next to the entrance.
Construction complete.
Okay, again, I mean, some of this, some of tonight's stream is going to be just kind of figuring out where these zip lines are going to go and how to get around the mountains for the first time. Oh, wait a minute. No, I need the doctor. I need the doctor. Never mind. All right, get on it. Stop trying to punch it. Use it. Come on, man.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges. Restrictions lifted.
I probably could just get rid of this one. Is this mine? No. Yeah, I think it gives you. I think the game gives you the option if you don't want something
Sam,
in your game.
access the delivery terminal.
Scanning bridges ID.
You can just remove it from your game,
Clear.
even though it's created by somebody else and it's in the network,
Until departure.
There you are.
so you can free up some bandwidth.
An infection like this so late in the pregnancy can cause any number of complications. Even if she survives, there is a risk she could suffer brain damage, even brain death. Now, I need you to deliver this prototype bioprinter and remote medical terminal to the Mountaineer. If you can connect them to me via the chiral network, I can use this equipment to diagnose the patient's condition and provide treatment. The terminal will allow them to transmit their genetic code, with which I can formulate a DNA vaccine for printing. At present, only vaccines utilizing viruses and other non-living components can be generated in this fashion, but future advancements may free us of this limitation. It should go without saying, but this is delicate equipment. Don't break it, whatever you do. Oh, and thank you.
We're gonna hold on to that floating carrier because even though it should just be a simple jump onto the zip lines, the very end again isn't right, right outside the door. So we're gonna have to do a little traversal. Yeah, we should be able to get rid of this guy. I'm not gonna do it now. It's fine that it's. But there is definitely going to be some times where that extra 2 seconds it's going to take to go from one zip line to the next zip line, which is right next to it. Again, it's kind of funny that it let me do it. Gotta make sure I'm heading in the right direction here too. Am I heading in the right direction? That's the question. Let's see. I would say. I mean, now I am. This is the way I came, so. What's great is on zip lines, you could be inches off the ground. BTs are not going to grab you. So, definitely great to have the whole zipline network going. And I need a lot of those too. Timefall shelters. They are really useful in this area. I'm kind of curious. No. We're just gonna get off here. Don't want to fall. Alright, we should be fine. This is not going to be too bad of a trip. That's a little creepy.
Hey, over here, friend.
Just a little creepy there, friend. I guess the game... I guess this is the only moment where you see it. I remember one of the other preppers we're going to come to. You have to walk through a pretty bad snowstorm. It's like a blizzard. And there's all these different holograms of the prepper saying, over here, go this way, over here. It's kind of weird. But totally cool, man. Again, this is not a premium order, so not too worried about it being over 10 minutes out of 60. But obviously we're gonna get a good enough grade. Boots are nearly done.
Delivering cargo.
You're here. Oh, thank God. She's barely holding on. It's a good thing you hurried.
Ooh, almost full 3 stars. You should be getting on the network then. Also, 3 on delivery time. That's great.
The doctor said we need a chiral connection for this to work. So, hook us up. We'll join the UCA, whatever it takes. Go ahead.
Don't have to be so begrudging about it. Jeez. Well, I guess if it's the only thing that keeps my wife alive and means I can have a baby, I guess put me on this network. Ooh, boots level 3. Oh, and power gloves. Power gloves are really cool. They help you not slide in the snow as much, which obviously is useful in this area.
Doctor? Okay, I'll activate the terminal from my end. Just a moment. Everything's gonna be all right. With this device, I can examine her as if I were actually there. The manipulators on the terminal perfectly reflect my movements here. And with the bioprinter, I can provide a custom-made vaccine. It's just a shame my better half hasn't had a chance to build any more of these things. You're looking at the only ones we have. Don't worry, though. We'll do everything we can to ensure your child is safely delivered.
Oh, thank you. This is incredible.
You should thank him. The network he's helping to build is going to change the face of medicine forever. All right. Let's have a look at you.
You've brought us the next best thing to a live-in Dr. Sam. Thank you so much.
Nicely done. BB-28 will be back in action soon. The kid's a real trooper. Stay the course, Sam.
Heads up, Sam. Got a fresh order for you from a certain mountaineer. It'll take you to a region not yet covered by the chiral network. Suffice it to say, this is a chance to change that. Look into it as soon as you can.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal or...
The photographer, okay. I thought we were going to go a little bit more north to the, I can't remember what she's called. Spiritualist. I think that's what I'm thinking of. The photographer. Actually, the photographer is very close to warmer areas, and this is the whole, it's kind of like the swamplands. And then if you go all the way up here, there's a giant mule camp up here, and then that's the distribution center north of Mountain Knot City, right there. And then the philosopher's son, or whatever he's called, this guy, is there. Philosopher, something that starts with a P. Can't remember what his name is. So that's easy enough to do. Can't say it's necessarily on our way to where we were going, but I think we can make it work. So why not?
Oh, you're gonna love power gloves. They provide a major boost to arm and grip strength. If you're scaling a cliff with a rope, you'll be able to make your way to the top a lot faster. You'll also notice a difference when lifting heavy cargo. And that's not all. Ever take a tumble down a steep slope?
Boy, have I.
Probably tried to slow your descent with your hands, right?
Yep.
Well, if you've got these on, you'll be able to stop yourself that much more quickly. Just promise me you won't try punching someone, okay? That's not what they're for.
I'm not going to make the boots yet, because we already have a couple extra boots. Am I wearing these yet? Put on gloves. photographs go to the photographer. We have the repair sprays. We have a PCC. We have a floating carrier. And we got 3 PCCs, medic grenades, 4 PCCs, 2 very good boots, both level 2, more hermetic grenades in the grenade pouch, a blood bag. We're wearing the all-terrain skeleton, the power glove, and the bridge boots, which honestly we should just change now. That's all right.
Order assigned.
All right, so we're on the network, so I should be able to throw one of those down. Trying to plan my route here. So the end of the network is here. I could put a couple zip lines on the way, and then once we get to here, just hold off on it, and then she'll go on the network pretty quickly. Novelist son. Whatever. I was close enough. Let me just see. This is the Edge Knot City. We got Timefall. I don't know what these 2 areas are. Evo Devo, maybe? Paleontologist. The Geologist, I think, is over here in this area. There's Heartman. The First Prepper. And the Veteran Porter. That's these 2 areas right here. And those will take a lot of time, probably post-game. This game is probably one of the most detailed games I've seen in a while. Oh, hey, News Mom. Imagine seeing you in here. You're probably talking to DB. Thanks for sticking around, DB, and thanks for coming in, noobs. Mom. Yeah, that's part of why I love this game. Like the map and the way that other people made this stuff, you know? This is a bridge made by Daracat J, and I can go and use it. It's in my game, and it's in their game as well. And the zip lines that I just put up are going to be in their games if they choose to use them. I'm just being weird. Well, we appreciate that. We welcome weirdness. Always. Okay. So, I'm going to start heading in this direction, and we might... Whatever makes the trip easier, we're going to try to use as much zip lines as possible. I don't see any zip lines in here. Just double check here before I throw one down, just so I'm not wasting them. Eventually, this is what I used to do. I put it right here. Eventually, we will head up to that mountaintop, and put it right here. Head in that direction to, I think it's the Spiritualist. I think is what her name is. All right, let's see. Now I got to be able to connect.
Beginning scan. Scanning. Weapons restrictions lifted.
There we go. So eventually we'll put one up there, and we'll be able to just zoom right to the next place. Yeah, we've made some progress. Today it feels like we're not making as much progress because the snow, if you remember what the rain is like in this game, the snow is 10 times. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. The zip line right there. Literally. Oh, jeez. I checked in everything. Whatever. This is going to be more useful anyway. But the snow is slowing us down, and the mountain ranges are slowing us down because we're heading into these really mountainous areas. So there's a lot of trekking, a lot of putting up these zip lines so that we don't have to do this ever again. And we're meeting preppers that aren't going to really account for much of the story once we meet them, but it's just kind of like the game's way of kind of getting the ball rolling with a lot of the extra casts so that you can come back later and get to know them better in the post game when you go to work on your S ranks. Okay, so that at least got us down to Mountain Knot City. This delivery is the zip lines make the travel so much easier, and they absolutely do. The reason I kind of held off a little bit, we're heading in this direction. I think I'm gonna start trekking this way. It's gonna be a little easier because now we're in warmer climates. So heading in this direction, we're gonna see kind of grassy areas, and it's going to be a lot easier. And then we're going to end up in a place that we've been previously, so we're going to be fine. But the one thing I was kind of hesitant about was putting these zip lines in, especially in that area there, is because the snow makes the zip lines deteriorate a lot faster. So eventually we're going to have to go and upgrade them, repair them, replace them, but that'll probably be post-game. Only because I'm playing only once a week, and this game shows effects of time fall on your equipment in real time. I'm just gonna do this just to get a baseline of the distance. 214, 175. Okay, there's plenty of time and room here. Wait a minute, let me just double check that I know where I'm going. Yeah, this is definitely where I want to go. Let's do that so we don't accidentally put down our PCC. Truth be told, we are probably not going to go this way much of the time in the game. Okay, there's a zip line that we're going to want to use. Battery is fully charged. Very good. See, much more serene. Where is that zip line now? There. Let me see. This area it feels so much less hazardous, you know. We should be good. 237. We got another 100 meters we can manage. If I can get to the top of that butte right there, or that peak, then we could probably put a zip line there and really be able to cover some decent ground. Try to do that. fairly certain there's a collectible underneath this piece of land. Road construction area. Oh. Just want to know how far away we are. That's all. Oh, we went too far. We went too far. 387 meters. Man. It's crazy. We went way too far. Let me see. Maybe up here would be a good place to put a zip line before we go too far away from it. Yes, I know the auto paver's there. 362, okay. Let's head up here. This might be all for nothing because I think I remember only going this way like twice throughout the game, but three 318. It works. Where's it going? 298. $245. Okay. Let's see. Now I think we're close enough, but now the rocks are in the way. Alright. I probably should just take this truck. Probably get there faster at this point. Road construction area? What the heck? What do you mean road construction area? That's not right. Okay. No, 324. Oh my goodness. We have gone too far. Yet again. 302, 301. There we go. Alright, we are going to put this here and then I want to get as high up as possible. 302, 300. All right. In the end, we may end up never using this zip line, but at least... Oh, you're getting tired. What's up, Sam? Think you're a monster.
Construction complete.
Actually, now that I think about it, I remember regretting not having a zip line network in this area. So I'm actually glad I'm doing this. At least you guys get to enjoy the rain and the nice somber looking but realistic, beautiful landscape. Let me just see. I want to be on this side. There's the zip line. $200, and there is one there, so that's definitely going to help. But I could probably just use that. Okay, so I'm gonna unequip that so we can traverse this a little bit better. You know what? I have climbing anchors. May as well use one. At least I think I have climbing anchors. Darn it, I don't. All those ladders and climbing anchors, I said, I'm not going to need those. Alright. That looks a little treacherous. Might regret that. Alright, I guess I better go back the way I came. Sorry, everybody. It's going to take another minute or two to get around. Meanwhile, I'm going to use some container spray here. Use it all up. Alright, we're going to walk around this way. It's always good to make sure you know whether or not you're heading in the right direction, and we kind of are. I just want to get the zip line done. And then we'll be able to use it onto the next zip line, which will head us in the correct direction. Sam, what are you doing? Pointing your container repair spray out like it's mace. Alright, let's climb this. I think this will probably be a good place to put it. As long as... As long as we can reach the other zip line. I'm gonna be a little sad if this doesn't work. Okay. Excellent. Good. I was a little worried there for just half a second. 250 and 270. That is a very decent middle ground there. Just let that fill in. I'm going to change my boots while I wait for that. Okay, all the way down here. Swap. It doesn't matter. They're both the same. And now we're wearing good old boots. Okay. Alright, now we are heading... Lost my bearing there for just half a second. Yeah, we're heading in this direction. Alright, now... Double check. We are heading in this direction. Yes. So if we can just continue... Alright, well, that gets us close to where we need to be. I think the photographer is just on the other side of this bridge here. And we got a BT area that we just kind of fell into. Well, we have no choice. We have to get off. You feeling the rain? Alright. Let's try to be quiet about it. Actually, I don't know if it's a BT area or just rainfall. Timefall. Alright, now we're getting into the area outside the network. We must be close to BTs. Again, for anyone who missed the last stream, which is pretty much everyone that's on, I think. The beginning of chapter 6 that we started this past afternoon, we had to give our BB, who Sam here decided was named Lou. He decided to name the baby Lou. We had to give Lou to Deadman, who's the Guillermo del Toro character, in order to kind of give it an upgrade and kind of fix some of the problems that the baby was having. I think we're out of the mess of danger. So where are we going? Oh, still heading in the right direction. So good. Be careful with the traversal. I do have the power gloves on. But yeah, so any BT encounters, we won't know where the BTs are because we don't have the BB with us. So we do have to be extra careful. We do have the cord cutters, which help immensely. Let's see. I don't want to fall off this mountain, so let me just take a look here. Alright, that's where we need to go. Ooh, this looks a little too steep. Yeah, let's walk around. Again, we're not in a rush. No need to hurry. I'd rather slip down a tiny slope than fall 100 feet off of a mountain. So. Okay. And again, this is only a few hundred meters away from the swamp and the Novelist Sun, who is underneath that mountain there, and distribution center north of Mountain Knot City is over in that direction, and the giant mule camp that we tried to avoid last Wednesday is in that section. I think the photographer is the one that's like her mom, like just stands there behind her every time you visit her.
Delivering cargo.
You're from Bridges, right? You don't have anything else for me, do you? No? Okay. Never mind.
She's so sad.
Never thought I'd receive a delivery in such excellent condition.
I think she lost something or she's missing something. Eventually we're going to have to get it for her. Rolling over. Did I miss a song? Too bad. Seems like I missed a moment. I must have...
Hey, I have a favor to ask.
Here we go.
Do you think you could find my father's camera for me?
Okay.
It's kind of a long story, but he used to conduct field research in the area. My father believed that the key to understanding the Death Stranding was hidden here, somewhere in the caves and strata. But he passed away before he could complete his work, leaving me to finish what he started. And not long ago, I found something amazing. I was sure it was what my father had been looking for, even if I couldn't see how it related to the Death Stranding myself. What I needed was an expert opinion, someone who could look at what I'd found and tell me what it meant. So, I grabbed my father's camera and set out to document my discovery. Took pictures of every last detail. But on the way back, I spotted a group of armed men and I panicked. dropped everything and ran like hell. Thankfully, they never saw me, but when I stopped running, I realized the camera was gone, case and all. I've been trying to pluck up the courage to go and look for it ever since. But then, I remembered that the cargo tag was still on the case. And I figured, you being with Bridges and all, that you might have a way to pinpoint its location. Please, I'd give anything to have it back. I'm gonna put in the order. Please understand, that camera means everything to me. Until I know it's safe, I can't think about anything else. There's a terminal there you can use if you want to get started right away. Here. It's what I'd take if I were going myself. Knock yourself out.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Is that the mule area? Well, look at that right there. Look at that mule locker right there. That's probably the mule HQ, as it were. I think, if I remember this correctly, I think you can get it without, and get in and get out without getting caught. Or I'm misremembering, and it was a big pain in the butt to do. So, I'm probably going to switch to easy. I will take the insults as they come from chat if necessary. But one thing I don't need to worry about in this one is fighting over and over again with this mule camp, because they are tough. Okay, non-lethal assault rifle 1s, riot shotgun, bola, smoke grenades, stuns, armor plates. Okay, let's take. Honestly, let's take everything. The riot shotgun is rubber buckshot. Non-lethal, okay. And the bola. But honestly, there we go, see? That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping for some abuse. Hey, that onion, thanks for coming in. And I haven't changed it to easy yet. We'll see. I mean, I could go in guns blazing and see if we can get out. But again, this is the toughest mule camp in the game. And this is not a game like, you're supposed to use stealth to get in some of these areas. You're supposed to use brute force to get in some of these areas. This is not a third-person shooter. It's not a stealth game. As much as it's Hideo Kojima, this game is a package delivery game, and this aspect of it is not fine-tuned enough that playing it on the hardest difficulty for these kinds of missions is something that is enjoyable or successful. A good and enjoyable challenge is what I should say. 2 swords and maximum effort, Deadpool. Yeah, there you go. Smoke grenade, stun bomb. We're gonna skip PCC. Blood bag. I better take that and take it all. Take it all. Take it all. Okay. I guess. So let's do a couple things.
Order assigned.
Let me deliver requested cargo. Oh, okay. I can't recycle yet. Okay. I'm gonna put stuff in. This retainer spray, container spray, PCC. I mean, Hamitic grenades aren't going to help me. Boot clip. All this other stuff. All right, that should work. Put those in the private locker. I'm going to head out for the night, so I will see you around. Thank you so much, DB, for sticking around. Really appreciate it. And thanks for the shout out on the Discord. Really, really appreciate it. Thanks so much. Take care. Let's go ahead and attach to suit, I guess. Yeah. And then this one will attach to suit on the left. Alright, carried on back is 2 assault rifles, Ryakan, and the blood bag, which we can now put in our utility pouch. Okay. Blood bags. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, that should do it. Make sure we're going the right direction. And we're not. I mean, we kind of are, but we're not. Go over here. So a vehicle would be the best thing. The only problem with that is you have to cross over 2 really kind of wide rivers, I would call them. I mean, look at that thing. That's huge. You can't drive through that. And because we're not in the network yet, it's not like we can just pop down some zip lines and get ourselves out of there. Never mind, we don't have to traverse that. We can stay on this side of but over this ridge, I think, is a waterway that we have to cross over. We're also wearing the all-terrain power suit, which is not as effective for moving around on flat lands, but it seems like it's doing a pretty good job. Alright, so here we are. Alright, this is the area that it's at. It must be in this area. This is gonna be interesting. Just trying to automatically get it to let me swim, which it did, and now I'm on the other side. Okay. That's that otter helmet. Definitely helps. And then this bridge is here, which is great. I mean, I could plop a bridge down, which would probably be useful. You got this shelter here, which is great. now we are entering. That's a big old circle. There's a zip line in here, which is great. Are we on the network? Yeah, I guess we are. I bet the zip line is here in order. It's only 190 meters. Can I see it from here? I can. Okay. All right. I'm liking this. So let's go ahead and pop. Oh wait, I don't have any PCCs, do I? I don't. Darn it all to heck. Well, where's that? Is that close enough that I can use that? Let's see. Oh, no. That is way far away. Alright, well. I guess we'll find out. Worst case scenario, we'll reload the save. It'll be great. Okay, so I gotta keep my eyes out for the borders of the mule camp because I don't want them to discover me before I know.
Hello.
They are. I mean, we've got to be close because look, they're right down there. Okay. So again, we're probably gonna have to go on the defensive. And I equip the blood bag. Don't think it's gonna let me stealth my way through here, but
Sam, did you find our missing cargo? Huh. It looks like someone's carrying it around.
great. There. Okay. All right. Let's see. Can I hide? They haven't discovered me yet. It'd be nice if I could stealth my way through this. Probably not going to happen, but not too much to worry about here. Let's see. Grab. Oh, it's just me going down the ladder. Yeah, they know I'm here. Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead and riot shotgun, non-lethal. Go ahead and grab it. Get the heck out of Dodge. Because their weapons are lethal. Oh, cool. Water. Run, Sam. Please. What? That was it? You kidding me? Man, I built that up so much. They found me out. They did. But, I mean, that's what's going to happen. When you're going to use a giant ladder right next to the tent where everybody's sitting having their morning coffee, they're probably going to notice. But that went so much better than I thought it would. There's going to be different, probably most of the premium orders that we have to go and do inside that camp are going to end a lot worse than that. But for now, I'll take it. We can unequip that. Let's drink a little Monster Energy. Am I heading in the right direction? I believe I am. But I could be wrong. Oh, I am completely wrong. Nope, wrong again. It is over here, okay. This is the way I went before. Yeah, okay. And we got the cargo. Yeah, we're good to go. I'm gonna allow the current to take me. Well, I'll just go this way. Go ahead. Hope we don't lose the package, and we didn't. Let me stand up. Okay. We should be good to go from here. As long as Sam knows how to climb over a rock. Oh. It's a BT area? It looks like it. It looks like some ancient areas. Always pushing the monster. Sounds like a drug euphemism. Oh, Monster Energy. I gotcha. I gotcha. Sorry. Took me a second. I forgot. And I probably read that a lot later than when you wrote it. Well, it doesn't look like there's any BTs here now, but we don't want to walk through here again. Getting to the point where you're finding lost cargo for people who are miles and miles away from where you are now, and it just doesn't make any sense to deliver lost cargo to them because you're not going to be in their area for a while. Okay, I can probably go up this way then. Right? Yeah. We'll just go around. Up and around. If I didn't mention it, Sam has decided that the BB's name is Lou. So when he mentions Lou, that's who he's talking to. The little BB that's with Deadman at the moment.
Hey, Lou.
Those two armor plates probably helped us out quite a bit. I know we were getting shot at. I didn't see too much effect on the blood meter.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay, don't drop this camera again, lady. I got other things to do. Oh, you didn't realize he didn't have the baby. Yeah. Yeah, again, that's the reason why I didn't want to run into any BTs, because we wouldn't know where they were. Because that's what Lou's job is to help us find the BTs.
Wow. Thank you. I was afraid I'd never see it again. Oh, thank God. It looks exactly like it always did.
I mean, I took a couple selfies while I had it, but
What this means to me.
you won't know until you get those developed. At the photo mart. How about 3 stars for that one, huh? St. Eriksplan. I feel like we're missing out on some of these musical moments. I feel that way because typically... Oh, there's her mom.
It was my father's idea to move all the way out here.
I feel that because typically when I would unlock these songs, I would go to the nearest safe room and just listen to the music and just chill out every time when I would play it the first time. But since we're on Twitch, even though they are working on fixing their DMCA laws, I don't want to play any licensed music just yet.
The world needs to hear about this. Someone out there will know what it means. So, connect us up. We want to be a part of the UCA.
Yay. Well, her area is a nice big chunk of the western side of the map here. That's 25. So now we only have 14 more areas, 14 more facilities to get on the UCA.
I truly hope our work will help to make a difference. Thanks again. I hope we get to meet again before too long.
Sam, it's Hartman. That camera you recovered contains some fascinating footage. The data stored in it was automatically shared with us after you added the photographer's shelter to the network, along with her father's research materials. Anyway, my lab still doesn't have a high-speed chiral connection, but I was able to check one of the images against a database at HQ. Based on my preliminary calculations, and the photographic and documentary evidence in our archives, I would estimate the paintings to be in the region of 30,000 years old, if not older. The artists were likely Neanderthals or other precursors who were migrating across the continent. See the dolphin-like creatures there? At the time, the cave would have been situated even farther from the coast than it is now. So how could the artists possibly have encountered dolphins? Answer: they couldn't. It is my belief that they had a brush not with dolphins, but with beach things. And that would mean the Death Stranding is not the first phenomenon of its kind. That it has happened before. Since the birth of our planet, countless species have gone extinct, from bacteria to dinosaurs. Scientists refer to the largest known mass extinctions as the Big Five. But there have, of course, been many other extinction events, albeit on a smaller scale. What if the artists were trying to document one such event, that of their own extinction? It would be the first record in Earth's history of a Death Stranding. And it would also lend credence to my theories. The sooner you come and connect me to the network, the sooner we'll know. Just imagine the mysteries we'll be able to solve. I'll be waiting, Sam.
Wonderful news, Sam. BB-28's files
are nearly within optimal operating parameters. Just before I called, it opened its eyes. It was looking all over, as if searching for someone. And then, our eyes met. For a moment, I think. I tell you, it was almost enough to make me want to keep the kid for myself. Anyway, I still need to run diagnostics and make adjustments as needed. However, the fluctuating local chiral levels could pose a problem. Think you can bring one more site into the network? Once you have, and once I have subsequently confirmed that DB is functioning reliably, I'll release it into your custody. This is the last step, I promise. Just one more site, that's all we should need. Good luck.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Sam, I see you received a mail from our Mountaineer friend. Seems he's got an order for you. Might be good to give it a look.
So, we'll take a look at that, and, well, so we don't have any orders for Sam. Okay. I guess we gotta look at the email first. Let's take a look first. I have a friend nearby. I'd like you to deliver something to. My wife is doing great. It's all thanks to you. Okay, so we need to return back to the Mountaineer then. I don't know about the chiral network, but I know that we're now part of it. Things are better that way. Oh, I have a friend nearby. I'd like you to deliver something too. Could you drop by when you have the time? I'd appreciate it. Okay. And we might even be able to make it over there quickly enough. It might just be, we might even have zip lines up from other people in the network. And we might be able to drop a few as well. I think I put some stuff in her private locker, so let me make positive I know what I have a friend nearby. I'd like you to deliver something to. Okay, so we need to go to there and power snowdrift, blah blah blah. Okay, and that is the spiritualist, if I'm not mistaken. And then we'll go to spiritualist. Actually, yes. Spiritualist is the last one of this chapter, and then we move on to the next chapter. I'm almost positive. Okay. We're heading over to the Mountaineer. Do you have anything for the Mountaineer? In premium standard orders, we have the junk dealer. No. Wape station. No. Mountaineer, yes. Another mule camp run. No, that's just lost fragments in the water. Those are usually fairly easy, especially with the otter hat. And then Mountain Knot City, photographic record book of the Vietnam War. We're actually probably going to go through. Yeah, we are going to go past Mountain Knot City. Wait a minute. Before, yeah. Cancel selected order. No. Cancel okay. First, let's get our stuff in storage here. We're going to get, I guess we'll get the floating carrier. Let's just get all this stuff here. I'm going to put these in the private locker here. I mean, I'll keep the all-terrain skeleton on for now. Just gonna move a couple more things around. These in the grenade pouch? Why not? Too many pieces of cargo selected. You're too many pieces of cargo. How about that? How about that? Grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. You're full. You're full of it. I'm gonna put those back in the private locker. PCCs, hermetic grenades. Alright, and then I just want to recycle a couple things. One thing I haven't been doing a lot of is checking the shared locker. Sometimes there's some really great stuff. Oh, wait, private locker. Open. R1. Recycle those. All right, we got some PCCs on us. We should be able to drop a zip line or two on our way back. We're gonna take both Mountain Knot City and the Mountaineer orders. We're gonna see if we can't get those two done real quick. Hopefully getting S ranks on both of them. What I can... Oh, those are the new weapons. We don't need those. But here, you know, we could grab lost cargo for other people. We could grab weapons and everything else that people put down. We're not going to need ladders where we're going. I have a floating carrier that's going to be useful. Okay. Okay, and then Mountain Knot City also. Old photographs. So heavy. All right. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. And we'll head out. I believe both of those premium orders are just cargo condition. So as long as we get there safely, should be fine. Okay, so let me just make sure I know what route I want. It looks like right in front of me there's a zip line. I should be able to actually zip line the whole way there. On the other side of the mountain. It's literally right in front of me. It's right here. Oh, it's up there. All right.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Let's give it a little spray. Not that we need it, but I think it's probably just gonna make more sense just to climb to the next one. I am a little confused about where these zip lines are. I don't want to fall over because it'll ruin the package. Moving further away from that one. Alright, let's just head over here, I guess. The trouble, especially when we don't have blue, whenever we walk into an area where it has a little bit of snow, a little bit of rain, you don't know if it means that it's just simply rain or if it's BT, you know? Okay, so I see that one. I see that one there. Okay. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I could throw another one down, but... I'm gonna be able to get down all the way? Yeah. We don't want to risk any, falling, any, damage to the containers. We want to get there quickly and in one piece. Okay, in one piece, Sam. Alright. Alright, let's get over to this. Don't be surprised if we hit some BTs in the rain. Exactly. Yeah, but I want to get up there because those are the zip lines that I made, I think. So let's just carefully. My hand is on the trigger in case we come up to any BTs. We'll cut those cords quick, like. Ooh, don't like that growling noise. Might have been thunder, who knows? Or it's my stomach. I can use some snacks. Alrighty. Should be fine. Okay. Here we go. So all the work that we just put in, making sure that there's a zipline network, should pay off nicely. As long as this connects like I want it to, and it looks like it does. Right, okay. Doctor's down there. Mountain Knot is right here. We'll make our first delivery. We will use some container spray. The other thing is, now that we have access to timefall shelters, it's always good to just hit up a timefall shelter if there's one nearby, or use container repair spray when you're doing orders like this. We are going to use the container repair spray because it's just easier that way. Okay. And that will be good for another use later on. I mean, if that timefall is in our path, I would use it, but it isn't. So I won't.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Keep on keeping on.
Legend of Legend. I didn't mean to skip that much, sorry.
We're going to get through this.
Yeah, we'll probably get through it. It'll probably be okay.
New order available.
Just out of curiosity, do you have anything for the Mountaineer? You do. Well, you may as well hand it to me. Okay. Another hop, skip, and a jump, and we should be there presently.
Keep on keeping on. Beginning scan. Have a pleasant journey.
Thank you. You should have a pleasant journey too. Alright, Mountaineer. I believe we have a full zipline network straight to him. We're heading this direction. And we do not, but that's okay. Oh, what about this guy? There we go. It's in the general area. We can use it to get where we need to without lifting a finger. That's the other thing. I mean, once you get these zip lines, part of it is like, I mean, I could walk, but why? When I could ride a roller coaster like ride and get there in ease. Looking like this. Look how happy he is. He's so happy. He's so comfortable. Sam he's loving it. He's flying right by the BTs. Yep. Yeah, you knew I was coming through, but guess what? You couldn't catch me. Look at that big smile on his face. He's having the time of his... I mean, show some emotion, Norman Reedus. Come on. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Norman Reedus does an excellent job at this role. Should I get off here and use this timefall shelter? Why not? Save us a little bit of work. Thankfully, that was not a dramatic oopsie doopsie where he falls on the ground for some unknown reason. Conditions fully restored. Great. Now run. Tread quickly. Move. There we go. There we go.
Weapons detection. All weapons will be locked until departure.
Sam Bridges, there's someone we need you to deliver a package.
Yeah, I got 2 packages for you, man. Come on.
Strange bird. It lives even higher up in the clouds than we do. And the research she's doing, well, it's out there and then some. And we're talking straight up occult stuff, though she wouldn't be very happy hearing me say so. And she claims she's delving into the mysteries of the cosmos. Anyway, I found this rock out in the mountains with a handprint on it. And when I mentioned it to her, she got all excited. I honestly don't know what kind of close encounter she thinks it signifies. But I was wondering if you could bring it to her for me. And joining the UCA has opened my eyes to a few things.
You can almost feel the cold wind. Yeah, the sound engineering when you're on the zip line, it really is nice.
May sound like the ravings of a lunatic to me, but they clearly mean something to her.
And once you ride it with Lou,
you'll find an official
with the baby,
order on the terminal.
he always giggles. He loves the zip line.
this here without so much as a single...
Legends of Legends. And the other one. Another Legend of Legends. It moves the meter just a tiny bit, but every bit counts.
By the way, I got you a little something. It's not much, but
For me?
it makes your life easier.
I don't remember what he gives you. Chiral climbing anchor. Okay. Cool. I mean, that's nice, but as soon as I stick it somewhere, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, I guess. Yeah. I'll take it with me, sure.
Here's hoping you don't run into any trouble out there.
It is 3:08.
New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
All right, let me let's just take a look at it. I'm pretty sure it's the spiritualist, and it is. Okay. And it means climbing to the top of about 3 different mountains, throwing down some zip lines, and I think there's even like a BT area we have to deal with. And yeah. So it's going to take a little bit of time, and it is pretty late, and I think, yeah, Noob's mom says it's 2 a.m. where she is. So, where's the ski mask for going out? Right, that's one thing they never give you in this. And it would make perfect sense. I mean, you have a hat, you have those weird-looking sunglasses that Sam has when he starts the game, but they never give you a ski mask. Weird. Unless I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I don't remember ever getting a ski mask, because I would wear it, especially for this area. Because you don't need the otter hat necessarily in this area. You don't have any water. It's all ice. It's all frozen stuff. I'd definitely rather wear a ski mask. Rob a couple banks. Deliver a couple packages. Gotta protect the skin. The face. The moneymaker, you know? Yeah. 80 kilograms to the spiritualist. Not too much of a problem, but it is going to take a little bit of time. So we are going to we're going to cut it there. I'm going to just have a sit down here. Now save complete. And we're just going to fall asleep. So tomorrow, kids are out of the house until Saturday. My wife's at work all day. I have a trophy guide I need to edit the videos for. Yes, News Mom, you've missed a couple bits of the story. Unfortunately, this one wasn't very story heavy. There's just a tiny bit at the beginning of the afternoon stream that we did on yesterday, Wednesday. Deadman comes in and says a couple things, takes the baby, and weaves a couple rumors about some other people in Bridges. If you want to watch the beginning of that VOD to catch up on that. But if you didn't see the Mama chapter 5 last Wednesday, that is that's a very heart-wrenching story of a woman who was going to be a mother, and the tragic tale of what happened to her and to her baby and so forth. So you might want to catch up on that, because it's not going to make much sense next time you see the actress who plays Mama. I want to check up on that story. So yeah, so we're gonna call it done for the night. I do have time tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow, but I want to get my trophy guide done for Merrily Perily. Very fun game that I did test out on Monday, and I got it. I got through the whole game on both this account and my main account, Penny Sticks. And thanks, Noob's Mom. I'll see you next time. Take care. Yeah, so I want to get those videos edited and done, and I want to write the text guide. And so we'll see how long that takes me. I might jump on tomorrow at some point, and maybe even continue with this game or something else, just because I have the time. I always like streaming during the day when I can. Okay, we're gonna end it there. We will see you next time, possibly tomorrow. If not, then probably Friday night. And next time, of course, if you're only coming in to see the Death Stranding streams, if I don't end up streaming tomorrow, thank you, Noobs Mom. We will be back again on Wednesday. Probably not in the afternoon next Wednesday. I think something's going on next Wednesday here with my kids and stuff. So I don't think I'll be able to stream during the afternoon, but I will stream at this time, midnight to about 3 a.m. Okay, thanks everybody. Hope you enjoyed this. Death Stranding, Chapter 6. We are very close to finishing it and moving on to the next chapter. Not giving away what that one is. But thanks so much. Okay, take care.